Hello, today we're talking about GameFi, gaming, finance, the way that it's intertwined. Basically, it's blockchain technology, gaming, and decentralized finance. Sounds fun. Think of it as games where you can actually earn real rewards, usually in the form of cryptocurrency or other digital assets. NFTs. Sometimes GameFi is a little bit more challenging. Sometimes it's easier. It depends. Sometimes it's PvP. Sometimes simply letting something happen. Basically, GameFi is a way where you can play video games and make an earning or living off of it, depending on the situation, what it is, yada, yada, yada. So how does GameFi work? The rewards in GameFi come in different forms, like digital currencies and in-game goodies, such as avatars, weapons, and outfits. But the difference being you can actually trade these in-game items on NFT marketplaces and crypto exchanges. It's like your in-game loot has real-world value. But the big component of GameFi is play to earn, play and earn, a whole bunch of different wordings in front of play, and then earn kind of falls under GameFi, but mainly play and earn. There's a lot of different examples of play and earn games right now where there's Axie, where you can get a team of, I don't even know what the characters are called, Axie. Just Axies? Yeah, I guess you get a team of Axies, and then you can go against other players, and then you will get a currency in return for winning the different games. There's Zed Run, where if you have a horse, you're able to pay a small entry fee, and if your horse ends up becoming top 3 within that race, you end up getting a prize pool, or it's top 1.
Nice here, pulling away from the pack with risk adjusted on the right. I have no idea how you're supposed to commentate a race, but
the other thing is asset ownership. Things are changing a lot. There's been some stigma around it, but honestly, it's just the aspect of you can't really get banned in these things because you own the asset. It's not renting a skin. If you play League of Legends and you go and purchase a skin, your account has that, but you're technically renting it. There's nothing more you can do with it. It will forever just be on that account. You don't technically own it, even though you sort of do. And a lot of these games being built within the metaverse have these virtual lands where eventually you're going to be able to earn on them, or at least a lot of these games say that you will. And that's from players being on it, extracting resources from it. We're still kind of in the early stages of that, but there is a lot of examples out there. If you look at things like the Sandbox or Decentraland, it may be more relevant for some of you, the other side, or the Third Kingdom. GameFi is a really interesting thing just because we're seeing a lot of people say, hey, gaming is going to do amazing. The revolution of gaming, there's all these games that have come out. There's all these gaming studios that have done wrong by people. The asset ownership, this, the decentralized nation. There's a lot of buzzword and a whole lot of you still yapping, little bro. But I think that it's interesting to see here in 2023, the landscape vastly changing. If you see the cultures around the world, especially in Asia, there's game cafes. We don't really, I'm from Canada. We don't really have a whole lot of that going around, but gaming is becoming more and more of an integral part of people that are growing up, society, as you will. Sure, esports may be struggling a little bit, but we've seen with Fortnite over the past few days, seen numbers of like 44 million have played Fortnite within like a 24-hour time span or 48 hours. There's a lot of gamers out there, and this GameFi, it's a new realm out there and yet to be explored. And I'm very excited to be on this journey, covering what we can. GameFi has a whole lot of possibilities for it. We're still seeing some major companies, I think, building in the background, a few of them coming out in the public eye saying, hey, we're jumping into Web3. I'm excited to see what comes out, and we'll be covering it where we can. Thanks so much for tuning in. And if you feel like it, maybe hit that subscribe button. All right, we'll talk soon. Peace.